can you take us through the decision to go for the 57-yard field goal? Kind of what were you going back and forth on the sidelines there? What led to that decision?
Just an opportunity. I mean, felt comfortable where we were on the field. Obviously, it was a tough situation to be, in that 4th and long situation there, and well within Jake's range to kick the field goal, and that was it.
We'll go Jeff McLean and then Martin.
Doug, what happened on the 3rd down where Chase Claypool was being covered by Nate Gerry? Was that a blown call or is that a blown assignment? What happened?
No, it was just a great route. It was a double move with a receiver, obviously on a linebacker, and they caught us in the I think in a 2-deep look at that point, and just a double move on Nate. It was tough, tough call there, but well executed by them for the score.
Wait, so you're saying that a linebacker should be covering a wide receiver in that situation, a guy who's been catching passes all over the field?
Until I look at the tape, it's hard to really comment again on. I can give you a better update tomorrow.
Martin and then Dave Zangaro.
Hey Doug, the game that Travis Fulgham had today, I mean, how much did you guys end up relying on him, and just how he played overall? Thanks.
Well, listen, we rely on all our guys, not just one. You win as a team and you lose as a team. I thought he played well, played tough, made some great catches, big 3rd downs for us. It was really good to see from him, again, he's one guy that can really help our offense, and he had a good game today, but we didn't do enough to win.
Dave and then Bo.
Hey Doug, just one catch for Zach Ertz today. He has just 5 for 15 yards in the last 2 games. Why is he struggling to be productive right now?
I don't know. I mean, obviously we know defenses, know exactly where he's going to be, and they'll usually put a corner, a safety, sometimes double him. They give him a lot of respect. It's something that too. I think he's got to look. He's got to look at himself, as we all do, and we just got to keep working. We got to keep fighting, and we got to, as coaches, we got to find ways to get him uncovered so that we can use him a little bit more. And we know Carson feels comfortable with him, and just got to keep working.
Bo and then Nick Fierro.
Doug, do you think that Travis Fulgham can be this type of receiver moving forward? And what does it do for a quarterback to have a guy who can sort of be a go-to receiver?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that he has, the skill and ability is great to see again today. And, it's just something that we've got to sustain it each week. And he had the big catch, out in San Francisco, and then he had some big catches today. And, it's just something we got to continue to build on and get all our skill guys, in that position. So I know our quarterback feels comfortable with him, and they work extremely hard during the week, and it showed with them today.
Nick and then Chris Franklin.
Doug, what did you think of the job the offensive line, not just the offensive line, but the team did in protecting Carson Wentz today, the scheme and the pressure he was under?
Yeah, we knew going in. I mean, this is a pressure team. They got 5 guys that really can put pressure. I really thought overall the guys played well. Lane Johnson, before he got knocked out, with the injury, and Driscoll came in. I thought they did really right up until I think at the end there, where Bud Dupree came around the left side and got the sack. But I thought they held up well. It's a good run defense. So obviously, to run the ball is tough. We had the nice draw for the touchdown, which was good. But I thought overall they played well. We'll evaluate it, here in the next couple of days. But held up nice.
Chris and then Rob Motti.
Hey, Doug, piggybacking off of that a little bit, there were still 5 sacks that were given up. Was it more on the edge of the receivers had trouble getting open earlier in the seeing, or was it more on the offensive line when it came to that?
Until I can really evaluate. I mean, you're asking questions that that sometimes you don't know until you really go back and study the tape and watch the tape. Because, there were some times, I'm sure there were times when, you can get the ball out of your hand. I think there were times when guys were covered up. I think, some pressure sacks. So, it's a little bit of everything. But until I can evaluate the film, it's hard to answer the question.
Rob and then Ed Kratz.
Doug, Miles Sanders had a great run for a touchdown. Outside of that, he had 10 carries for 6 yards. Why do you think the offense struggled to get the run game going? Is that a reflection of how great Pittsburgh's defense is against the run, or something that you guys weren't able to do?
That's a great reflection on how good the Pittsburgh defense is against the run.
Ed and then Paul Domowitch.
Hey, Doug. The end of the first half there, John Hightower catches a pass, I think for 9 yards. Had the opportunity to go out of bounds, save you a timeout. Is that a teaching moment for a rookie in that instance? Would you say, or how do you view that?
Yes, a teaching moment.
Paul Domowitch and then Zach Berman.
Yeah, Doug, third down killed you on defense. I think they converted 10 of 14 third downs. Ben did not have an incompletion on third down. I know until you see the tape, you really can't make any specific evaluations, but what are your initial reactions to that?
Well, the one thing that, I would say is, we can't make mistakes like jumping off sides. I mean, that I think helped them stay on the field a couple times on third downs. When we had some third and longs, gave them some third and shorts, third and mediums, those types of things really hurt you when we do that. And those are mental mistakes that we got to clean up. And, that starts in practice each week, focusing on that. But, they're really good at rub routes, at pick routes. And, they got us today on a couple of those and stayed on the field. So, it's a little bit of both. We gave them some opportunities by the penalties, and then, of course, their execution on offense.
We have time for 2 more, so we'll go Zach and then Les.
Hey, Doug, following up on Jeff's question, I know you haven't seen the film, but we're trying to get a sense of what the plan was on the play. If you're playing too deep, does that mean the safety is supposed to be Nate's help, or do you want Nate one-on-one stopping Chase there?
Yeah, until I see the tape, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Last question here with Les.
Doug, 2 key possessions in the game, the one at the end of the first half and the one right after Trayvon recovered the fumble. You didn't get points in either one. Was there a common thread there in those possessions? And obviously in a game where the other team scores 38 points, you've really got to capitalize on everything like that, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
What happened there? Why couldn't you get points in either situation?
Until I looked at the tape, we probably failed to execute maybe. We got to do better.